I hope you're enjoying your summer holidays, and what I'm basically doing is I'm making this video so that I can show you how we're going to be using this online worksheets so that you can complete the second part of your essay feedback. Now, what you're going to realize is you've sent in your argumentative essay, so thank you for those that have done that, and I have gone through, and you will see that there are some phrases or some parts of a sentence which have a yellow highlighting. Okay, so we've got some here, 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 here. In total, you will have 5 phrases or parts of a sentence which are highlighted. So when you actually click on them, you will realize on your screen over here that they correspond to a link. Okay. Now, what we're actually going to be doing, instead of me telling you why a sentence or phrase might be incorrect, we're going to try and use what we call Corpora to investigate and for you guys to come to your own conclusions. I'll explain in a second what Corpora is, but firstly we're going to follow this link that shows us the online Corpora. So we just click this link and it takes us to a page. Just going to wait for my internet. Okay, here we go. So Corpora is basically where they take thousands or even millions of text and they put it into a computer and you use software, and here they've uploaded these onto the internet and the software is available on the internet. What the software does, it means that we can actually search words that go together and other words to find real examples in real academic texts and how they naturally occur. Okay, so it's searched through 8 million and it's given us lots of examples where we've got is considered, and we've also looked for have as well. Okay, let's look back at the original sentence. So we've got this sentence here: accessibility upon use is considered having, and I've highlighted is considered having as a sentence or part of a sentence that has an issue that we want to try and correct, but we want to understand why we need to correct it. So I've searched here is considered, and we've also searched for have as well, and it's come up with all of the examples where we've got is considered and we've got have as well, either on the left or on the right of is considered. You guys are then going to go through and work out which ones are relevant to your example. So here we've got something, accessibility upon use, that's a noun phrase, is considered having. So we've got a subject and then is considered, and then we've got a verb. So let's try and look for that pattern in the corpora and see what patterns typically come up in academic writing, and that might help us work out where our error is. So if we go down, okay, so is considered as satisfactory as, okay, that's not really relevant because the have comes way far behind. This one is the same, this one is the same, so we'll say, okay, here we go. A manifesto, subject, is considered, okay, good. Here it's different. So we've got to have, or to have been. So this is different to ours because we've got to and then we've got the infinitive, have. Okay, let's carry on. Not relevant, not relevant. Okay, is considered of having. Okay, so here we do have having, but we've got a preposition. This one's different because it's in a different sentence, Is considered to play. Interesting. So we've got a verb here, it's not have, but again we've got to and then the infinitive. Keep going. Okay, is considered to have, is considered to have. So what you might realize is the pattern that we're looking for is when we've got subject is considered, we should have the infinitive, or we should have to, and then be followed by the infinitive. So we're going to complete this using the worksheet here. Copy and paste your original highlighted sentence below. So let's take the whole sentence. Accessibility upon use is considered having a negative effect due to this progression according to some people. Let's take that and copy it and put it in our box here. And let's also highlight the bit which is highlighted in yellow by making it bold, so we know where the error is. So is considered having, let's put that in bold. Okay, the next step, copy and paste one example sentence from the website which shows the correct form. Okay, so we go back to the website. Let's take one that is relevant. So science is considered to have become, okay, this one is good because we've got subject is considered to have, right. Okay, we can take all of that and we put it in here. Excellent. Now explain what you think was incorrect about the original sentence. So as we've already said, we've got a subject is considered, then it needs to be followed by to, and then an infinitive of the verb. So when we have subject plus is considered, it is followed by to plus infinitive. Okay? Remember, we've got an example here without have. We've got to play, which supports the idea. Then write your corrected sentence here. So I'm going to go all the way up to the top. I'm going to copy and paste this sentence, put it in here, and we're going to correct this so it now follows the rule that we've written here. So accessibility upon use is considered, let's change that to have, a negative effect due to this progression according to some people. And let's put a full stop there as well. And that's it. You will notice, as I said before, there are 5 pieces of highlighting. So that means that you guys need to do this for 5 sentences. So we've done this for 1 sentence. Then we're going to go on to the second one, which is down here. The third one, here. Fourth one, here. Fifth one, here. And we're going to repeat the same process. So again, every time you click on a highlight, over here it's got a link. You click on the link. Your internet's probably going to be faster than mine. But it's going to each time take you to this corpus webpage where there's an already searched for term. And you're going to use the answers or the results from the corpus to work out where the problem with your sentence is and how you can fix it. So for this one, the original sentence was bad stroking clickbait just to draw people attention. So we go over here, we've got people and we've got attention, which drew many people attention. Okay. So that's one example, but we've got a lot of examples where it says people's attention, people's attention, people's attentions. So what we realize is when we're doing the possessive, we need to have that apostrophe S. So again, as we're doing the second sentence, we would copy and paste the original, this one here, then we would copy and paste one example which we think shows a correct form. Then we explain what we think is wrong. So for example, this one we need to include the apostrophe S, and then we're going to write the corrected sentence here. So we've got the original here and we write it again here, bearing in mind the rule that we've written here. And that's it. So you guys just need to go through and complete 5 of these phrases or sentences and then hand it in on Google Classroom. If you guys have any questions, you can either email me or you can write a comment on Google Classroom. Okay, so I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys. Goodbye.